but he's smashing my frames down, right? They're not out, but they're not in. Does that make? They're not where I want them to be. I can't really create any space here as far as getting to the grips that I need or getting up here to alleviate that pressure, right? If he's here, he can still create a lot of pressure with that shoulder, and it's gonna be hard for me to do anything about it with my bridging and gripping, okay? So we're gonna look at going out from underneath of him, kind of shooting south instead of bridging side to side. So where I'm getting smashed here, I'm just gonna take little baby bridges this time and work both my hands down underneath. Okay? Once they get to here, I'm turning my palms towards his back. Okay, and I wanna turn my palms because I wanna think of this as like a bicep curl, right? I'm much stronger this way than doing like a reverse curl, right? So I'm here. Now I'm gonna extend my legs, kind of, we're not bridging, I'm pulling myself down and I'm moving myself. Don't think of it as trying to throw Tim. Put some pressure on me. If I try and throw him, it's really hard to move him, but I can move myself real easy. So I'm moving me. If you look where he is in relation to the mat, he's in the exact same spot he was, right? So he's about level with Brock. He's still about level with Brock, but now I'm down by Dan. So I'm moving myself out. Now, there's two ways we can attack. I always turn south towards the feet. Always towards the feet, because this is going to create a scramble, and we're more of a wrestling situation once we hit that scramble mode. I turn towards the feet because as I move, he's got to come back to face me, right, to gain an advantage. So if I turn towards the feet from here, no, you're good, right? So if I turn towards the feet as he's turning towards me, I'm already ahead in the transition. If I turn towards the head, all right, if I come out and I turn towards the head, he turns towards me, now we're in a very neutral, who's gonna be the better wrestler? Probably me, but I don't wanna get in that situation if I don't have to, right? So if I go towards the feet, I'm automatically ahead. Now, if you're confident in your takedown abilities or your front headlocks and your choke, you can turn towards the head. Okay, other option we have is, say this arm's stuck out, right, which is my near side to his hip, okay? I can still bring this far arm down, do the same thing, turn towards the feet, and I'm out. So we can do it with one arm, as long as it's our arm closest to his head, or two arms. What we don't want is my arm closest to him coming down by itself, because if just this arm comes through, now he's got shotgun arm bar over on the other side. Scoop, sit, boom, there, right? If this arm comes down by itself, it's in danger. If it comes down on the other side, that arm bar is eliminated because this arm's blocking his reach with that arm. I can stop that from coming through, right? So we're either baby bump both arms through, or baby bump just my arm closest to his head through, but everything else is the same. My heels are in the mat, coming out. Now if I turn towards the legs, I'm 100% beating him here. I'm way ahead in that position. Okay. Any questions on those? So it's the same escape, just either it's one arm or two arm. What I do with my hands, if I'm bringing both arms through, I go till point my fingers towards my head, and they stay connected till they're facing my hips, right? So I'm not trying to bring my arms down this way. I'm letting them rotate there. Where people mess up is they separate their hands. So if I have both hands here, there's just a little bit more daylight there, right? If I start to separate them, now he's actually smashing my diaphragm. The two hands stacked work as a little bit of a frame. If I separate them, I may be able to get one through, but now that other one's stuck. So I always work to get them both stacked up. Raise up, so you can see where my fingers are pointing now. Back down. And I just hit these little bridges. Now my fingers are pointing down. Then I can make that easy curl, pull myself out from under. turn towards the hip. All right, let's give that one a shot.